Lisa, thank you. 9 on Your Side is live this morning at Turpin High School. The big rivalry game this week against Anderson.
And one person who knows that rivalry firsthand is Allie Kramer, who grew up in Anderson Township, a former Redskin herself. And you know a lot about this rivalry, Allie.
Good morning, Chris and Catherine. I certainly do. So sort of interesting being back here in my hometown. I grew up going to Mercer Elementary, which is just across the street from Turpin High School. It's just beyond the tree line and the stadium here. I remember running track in elementary school, running the mile in gym class around this track, I should say. What was interesting, we moved to the other side of town where you could choose your high school. My brother went to Anderson, so even though we were raised to be Spartans, we ended up going to Anderson High School. And it wasn't until my senior year of high school when Anderson and Turpin actually played one another.
Bragging rights were on the line, and the whole township was watching.
A new documentary from Anderson High School grad Patrick Kollmeier takes us back to the game the town can't forget.
It was the hype of the town ever since the playoffs started.
For the first time in 5 years, Anderson and Turpin would face off. A win in the regional finals meant a run at the Division II state championship. It was a township divided.
Both sides completely packed with students screaming, yelling, beating on drums.
Turpin came with strength, 45 seniors on the roster. The Redskins were young. It was no surprise the Spartans led the first half, and the beginning of the second wasn't looking much better.
And in the stands, our start to begin the second half felt like our impending doom. Momentum had been sucked right out of our souls.
Trailing the entire game with 30 seconds to go, the Redskins had the ball around the 10 or 12-yard line.
And then I saw the flag, and I was like, 15-yard penalty, awesome. And then it was a sideline warning. When they made the call, I was beside myself. I was just like, you have got to be kidding me.
You know, it was just a crazy, crazy thing, and it just worked out perfectly for us.
5 seconds to go.
Larry Kern on the run. That's a first down.
That first down stopped the clock with 2 seconds left on the 1-yard line.
Daniel Rapp took a step and took it in the end zone. And runs.
Tied at 23, John Howard kicked that extra point with no time left. And of course, I remember that game so vividly there at Princeton because I was in the stands. I remember it was really cold. What a roller coaster, you know, your lowest low, you think you're going to lose and get the snot beat out of you to kind of the highest high. Important, that was only the regional final. The Redskins went on to win the state championship up in Canton. So I'm certainly feeling a little bit of pride today. It goes back and forth between that rivalry. Turpin has certainly beat us since then. And you know what? Coming up, the students from both Anderson and Turpin, the band, they're all going to be out here, but hey, it's still early. We're going to get them marching up the hill here to the stadium. We'll check in with you guys just as soon as they get here. For now, Chris, Catherine, everyone, back to you.
Allie, thank you. This just